Oh yeah. Feels good.
What's up, good people? It's your girl Songbird. And we are back for another episode of your favorite internet show in the world. Go ahead, tell them what the business is.
It's right there in the middle of us. That's polar opposite. Melanin edition. It's on the wall!
Why are you yelling? I mean, it's just us and him.
Well, you know, because some people say they can't hear me.
So just speak a little bit louder, not yell.
Nah, you just gotta listen louder.
Okay. Alright, whatever. If this is your first time watching, hello and welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell right beside it that sounds like. So that you're notified every time a new episode of Polar Opposites, the Melanin edition, pops up. And for our returning opposite fam, what's up, y'all? Thanks for watching and thanks for coming back. Alright, so let's get into today's topic. Are you willing to give a second chance to a person who hurt you once? Me being the forgiving person I am, I would have to say it depends on what it is. Because fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So it all depends on what the situation is. Now, if you cheated, I can say maybe it'll take a minute to get over it, but maybe I can forgive you. But if you like just flat out wrong me, flat out dog me or something, like you keep talking about me, you keep going around doing this and doing that, constantly cheating, lying, just basically having no respect for me whatsoever, I gotta cut you loose. Like, I can't give you a second chance to do that again. But like I said, it depends on what it is. It also depends on how you feel about the person. If this is somebody you know that, you know what, yes, you did this, you hurt me, but I know I can't live without you, then you kind of got to put that into consideration as well.
Yeah, I think that it's more so of the level in which you ask that question. So if you're just, I say, a couple months in and feelings aren't really strong or whatever, then, you know, it probably wouldn't matter. But you got some time in and you guys have started investing, you know, probably, you know, getting things together, maybe even had kids. Let's say if you got kids and something like that happened, then of course the decision will be a little bit difficult to make at that point. You'd have to decide which way to go. Do I tough it out and try to forgive the person, or do I just, you know, cut ties and, you know, we just do this co-parenting thing? You know, it just really depends on the level you are when the question is asked. Now, I'm a firm believer in, and I don't think that people take the time to consider the other person's feeling before they make their decisions.
Yes, definitely.
We are so selfish, and I can't say everything that we can do, but most things that we do, we are really selfish, and we don't think about the other person until it's too late. The crime has already been committed, and then at that point, now you want to think about the person. And I think, and this is just me personally, I think that a lot of us, we need fucking life coaches. Somebody to guide us. Because a lot of us, our parents ain't doing the right job.
They're not the ones that's got us in this messed up way of thinking.
Yeah, we need some, like, y'all look into getting a life coach, or if you don't feel like, you know, paying for a life coach, because it does cost to get one. Surround yourself around people that is going to tell you the things you need to hear versus the things you want to hear.
I've noticed that a lot of older people, and I'm not just talking about no 40s and stuff, because a lot of them still running out here acting like us. I'm saying go talk to somebody with some real wisdom. Go talk to somebody that's like 70, 80 years old, these like patriarchs and matriarchs of your family, go speak to a lot of them.
The ones that's been married 20 plus years and they're still married to that same person. Go ask them how they did it. Ask them how they get through these situations. Go talk to them. And it's not going to be easy. That's the first thing they're going to tell you. It's not easy, baby. It's not easy. But you got to understand what you're looking for. You got to understand where you're trying to go with this. And so I think, like she said, I think that, you know, if you start speaking to the older people, and let's just say you don't feel comfortable speaking to older people. Let's just say if you're one of those people that feel like older people are too judgmental and you don't want to hear anything that they have to say. Okay, find somebody, again, that's going to tell you the things that you need to hear versus things you want to hear. Because if I'm telling you everything you want to hear, you're never going to grow. You need to hear some things that you don't want to hear. Now, a thing that I do want to caution y'all: when people tell you things that you do need to hear, don't get mad. Don't get mad, because when you get mad, the only thing you saying to the other person is, "You right, I'm just too stubborn to admit it." That's every time you get mad or you get on the defense and you start trying to weasel your way out of what they were talking about, you're letting that person know that you're right and I'm stubborn and I don't want to listen. That's what it is.
But I will say that with that topic, you do just kind of have to follow your heart and listen, because that part right there is going to show you, like, it's really going to be, your heart is really a good judge of character. It lets you know, like, well, this person isn't necessarily, I mean, you can kind of feel it in your gut if that person is going to, you know, if that's the right person for you, like, and that's the thing that we have to look at. It's going to show you, like, okay, they did this, and if you see the pattern of them doing that again, don't put yourself back in that predicament.
But here's the thing: a lot of us, we when we date people, we know their character, and we know not necessarily their particular character, but we've seen that character before. But we don't never want to, I guess, correlate the two. We just say, okay, well, this is a new person, and we just gonna see how it plays out. Well,
try to give them a clean slate.
No, what you have to do, and y'all can do this whatever you want. I could be wrong, and I'm probably wrong. But what I do is I put people in. Yeah, what I do is I put people in different categories, and that's based on the things that I've experienced in my life. So if you come to me with BS, then you gonna get put in a BS category. And if everybody in that particular category has showed me the same characteristics that you're now showing me, then guess where you're going? BS category. Guess where you're going? You're going in the BS category. If everything you're showing me is what everybody that cheated on me was, and that's where you're going. You're going in that category. So when you do cheat, then I'm not heartbroken because I expected it from you, because you're doing the exact same thing everybody else does. Am I giving you a chance to show me something different? Absolutely. Absolutely. That door is not shut in that category until you do what you or the rest of them did in that category. So I think that a lot of us, we need to actually start being honest with ourselves, and that if these people are showing you the same thing you see before, I'm not saying don't talk to them, but caution yourself and kind of hold your feelings back until you're for sure that this person is going to be that person for you. Now they can be like, they can show you all the characteristics, and then they can make a right turn and do something completely different and can wow the hell out of you. And at that point, you didn't set yourself up for failure. You gave yourself enough room to see which way it plays out, and then you made your best option. So if a person is doing things that you don't feel comfortable with, then you got one or two options. You can sit back and let it happen, or you can open your mouth, speak up, and hopefully by you saying something, it may trigger something in them that, okay, you know what, this person is for real.
Alright, well, let me close this out by something that the late great Dr. Maya Angelou said. When someone shows you who they are,
Not too right.